Hello Scorpio, welcome to your reading for mid-December. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. I'm pulling a simple past, present, future spread for you today, starting off with a couple of oracle cards. And then we will be pulling a few charms at the end of the reading. Make sure you stick around for that. I'm also planning slightly larger readings to signify the jump from this year to the next. So those should be interesting. Make sure you have the bell pressed so you don't miss those uploads. All right. Oh, nice. We have contemplation and community. Contemplation says, it's a number 7 and that's a number 8. That's a nice progression. All right, it breathes in the stillness of all that is, exhaling all that isn't, coming from the ends of the starts and the highest of the lows. Here I gasp for the answers to unfold. You're spending a little bit of quiet time, but then we have community. So I wonder what that's about. I feel like you are thinking about something, somebody, and trying to weigh the pros and cons. There is a sense of reflection and review here, and a sense of learning some lessons. Now, 2 planets are retrograding currently. We have, no, actually 3. We have Mars, Uranus, and Mercury just entered shadow, which is interesting because I think it entered shadow on the 12th and it is going retrograde on the 29th till the 18th of January. As we know, retrogrades signify contemplation, they signify review. Not only do these retrogrades bring people back from the past, they also bring themes back from the past and lessons back from the past, and giving us a chance to go over and revise everything one more time. Now, since we are in the winter months, at least in the northern hemisphere, it naturally slows things down, right? And this is the prime season for us to contemplate, not only because of the holiday season, but because we are spending more time indoors. And I feel that you are reflecting on whatever situation this is. You are asking yourself, what could you have done differently? Is there still time to change your situation for the better or salvage anything after any damage has been done? But I feel that instead of that, you need to ask yourself how you succeeded in whatever this is. What is it that you did right? And once you start focusing on those things, you will start doing more of it. Does that make sense? Acknowledge your shortcomings. I'm not saying you need to put yourself on a pedestal here. Acknowledge your shortcomings and make a plan to do better next time and celebrate your wins, whatever they were. Now, when it comes to community, this could be in relation to a friendship. This could be in relation to your workplace or family. But I'm more so feeling that this has something to do with your place in the world, regardless of those variables. This has something to do with how you show up. The community card is a card of belonging and being seen and being understood by others, like-minded people, like-minded connections, knowing your place in the world. And I feel like you are reviewing how you have contributed to your relationships, no matter how small, no matter your position. I feel like your presence is needed in whatever dynamic this is. You may be feeling unwanted. You may be feeling like you want to excuse yourself. You want to spend more time in isolation. You may be, and that is, honestly, that is not very difficult for a Scorpio because you love quiet time. You love solo time. But for some reason, I'm feeling like you're putting yourself out in the cold. Very 5 of Pentacles energy, even though you are needed and wanted somewhere. Ace of Wands is your overall energy card. So with all of that coldness, there is a little bit of fire showing up. There is a new beginning, something that lights your spirit, something that gets you going, something that gets you out of this moment of contemplation and solo time. Let's see what was in the recent past. Thought so. Wow, all right. We have the 8 of Swords and the King of Wands. Overthinking regarding something. Let me get all the cards out before I weave this together. What's in the present? Oh wow, that is stunning energy. I'm gonna take it. 10 of Cups and the Chariot. Cancer energy, beautiful. Let's see the future for Scorpio. Overthinking. There is so much overthinking here. Oh, and the High Priestess. That's the cherry on top, isn't it? Pisces energy. You have a lot of water in your reading. Water and fire. All right, let's get your bookmarks. What is bookending this? All right. Oh, the Tower. That is your energy right there to an extent. Bottom of the deck, goodness, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, 4 of Swords, the Hierophant. Scorpio. I feel like this contemplation very quickly turned into overthinking and anxiety. I see that carrying into the future as well. But with the King of Wands, now this could be you. You will hear a drill in the background. This house next door is under construction. It's driving me crazy. Anyway, this person, whoever this is, the King of Wands, this is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, doesn't have to be. But this is someone who is very fiery, very passionate, could be very good looking and charming, someone who knows how to captivate an audience or a room. I feel like there was a little bit of anxiety related to this particular person. On the flip side, this could even be an archetype that you have been embodying, an archetype of being passionate about something, the Eight of Pentacles, wanting to work towards something. But while the intention to work towards this is there, there's a sense of overthinking about it. You wanting to turn this Eight of Pentacles into the 10 of Pentacles, but while you are working on it, you're just like, that contemplation is just leading to a whole lot of ifs, buts, and maybes, and assumptions and presumptions. When it comes to matters of the heart, I feel like you wanted someone to put in more work than they were actually putting in. But now you're reviewing. Whatever they did, was it enough? Oh, dropped a card. We have isolation. You can't make this up. Saturn in Virgo. With the Ace of Wands and the King of Wands right here, I'm almost feeling like whatever this was very quickly turned into too much for you to deal with. And you retreated. The King of Wands is not the King of Pentacles, right? The King of Wands is very fiery and passionate, but doesn't have a lot of staying power. Does that make sense? I know it's not the Knight, but the King of Wands is like the salsa king, the salsa dancing king, right? Captivates an audience and then leaves early. That's what I'm getting. So it's possible that you were love bombed, that someone came in to, well, deliver a present, and then you didn't hear from them, and put you in your head. With the Eight of Pentacles, you wanted this to work out, but I feel like it didn't in the past. And you're reviewing that, you're going over all of that right now. Now, the 10 of Cups and the Chariot in the middle, this is you moving full steam ahead towards your happily ever after. You having a plan, having a blueprint. And with the Ace of Wands right there, I feel like you are supercharged towards this drama. Mercury in Leo. Wow, this situation could be very, very dramatic for you. Very, very dramatic. And I feel like some of you may even be putting on an act. It is possible. There's a massive jump right here. I need one more card. Independence. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. Moon in Aquarius. Scorpio, what I'm getting is with isolation and independence, I'm almost feeling like you stop giving your power away. You stop letting somebody else control your moods, your happiness, your happily ever after, and your future. And you are not indulging in drama anymore. You're prioritizing your independence. Now, I always say the 9 of Cups is the benchmark for me. Okay, once you reach the 9 of Cups, which is fulfilling your own happiness, your own wishes, filling your own cups, that is when the 10th cup is offered to you. I know we have the 10 of Cups here, but I'm getting 9 of Cups energy from this. and I'm an intuitive reader, I don't look at pictures, right? With the Chariot card, this is moving full steam ahead. The Chariot, they say, is originally written by the Emperor, right? And the Emperor is highly independent. The emperor doesn't really need anybody else, and no gender in tarot. Just take the energy with you. You are escaping drama. This period of isolation, I feel like it wasn't spent in vain. It was not spent in vain. For some of you, for a small number of you, I'm also getting that you are going about things by yourself when it comes to work as well. You are starting a brand new creative project that is going to bring you a happily ever after. Some of you may even be traveling solo. You may be escaping whatever drama this is. You may be getting a lot of pressure from your community. I just got this. I'm sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. You may be getting a whole lot of pressure from your community to, well, settle down, get married, have kids, whatever. You're escaping that drama. Some of you may even literally be moving away from this and settling down somewhere else where you can fulfill your own dreams and wishes, regardless of the the social constructs around you and the expectations your community has of you. Two different stories right here. You're escaping drama. That's what I'm getting here. Because again, the King of Wands can be very dramatic, right? I don't know if this was just a bunch of people or it was just one particular person, and you're just like, I can't, this is too much to deal with. I don't want to handle this. Now, with the Nine of Swords and the High Priestess, something is blocking your intuition, and I feel like it is the overthinking. You may be physically removing yourself from something right now, but mentally I feel like you haven't been able to detach yourself. Oh, keep dropping cards today. What do we have? Romance. You want love in your life, plain and simple. This is Venus in Taurus. You want love in your life. You don't want it to be a dramatic kind of love. You want it to be a stable love, because again, Taurus is a very stable energy. I feel like you don't want this King of Wands. You want the King or the Queen of Pentacles, or the Emperor or the Empress. And I feel like that overthinking is, yeah, I want to talk about the law of assumption right here in just a second. Restlessness. Yeah, that's what I thought. Mercury in Aries. Okay. Your energy is scattered, Scorpio. Okay, I feel like you've absorbed too much in this contemplative time. You have absorbed a lot of other people's energies, and that is very common for a Scorpio. You being water energy, you do absorb. And since you have the High Priestess, which is Pisces energy, they are sponges as well. I feel that though you've removed yourself physically or are in the process of doing so, mentally you are going over this over and over and over again. Wanting to find stability, wanting to find something that is permanent for you. Now, I can bring career here, but you have romance. Like, I'm just going to sound stupid if I do that. This restlessness right here, I feel like is putting you in an energy of lack, in a mentality of lack. And when we start operating from that place of lack, we attract more lack. All right? I'm not saying that you need to be fakely optimistic or any of that. I'm saying that you need to start raising your vibration just a tiny bit. Things may not be working out in your favor right now. All right? But once the intention is from a place of this romance, from this place of 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, that I know this is out there for me, and not from a place of restlessness, is when you're going to prevent this tower from happening. The tower could be a good tower as well. I'm going to pull a couple of articles for it. But there's a change, because the Eight of Swords is like a daymare card, all right? And the Nine of Swords is a nightmare card, ostentation. Wow, Libra got the same card in the same position. So I feel like you've been stuck in your head, and this contemplation hasn't been very productive for you. So I lost my train of thought. Yeah. So the tower is introduced by the universe to break you out of this stagnant spell, right? And ostentation and drama, both of these cards are telling me that whatever this is going to come out of nowhere, and it's going to come with a bang. I'm going to get a tarot card for this. The Knight of Wands. Wow. Okay, whoever, if you are dealing with somebody in particular, when it comes to matters of the heart, I feel like this person is relentless. This person is very magnetic, very charming. They know how to woo. Okay. um, and this whole ostentatious energy that they are coming with may just shake up your world. I need one more. This is quite hilarious. You see the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the King of Wands. Generosity. Saturn in Leo. This is going to be very dramatic, whatever this is. I feel like all this time you have spent in isolation and this time you spent in contemplation, it has helped you realize what it is that you deserve, but it's also helped somebody else realize how much they miss your energy. It's like you're escaping bad drama, so this person is coming in with the good drama. Does that make sense? Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Four of Swords, the Hierophant, Judgment, Queen of Cups, the Magician. Yeah, things are changing. Things are changing for the better. And I know I sound like a very regular tarot reader by saying, oh, somebody left and now they're coming back. But, well, retrogrades do that. And it's very common, right? So we need to address the energy that's on the table in front of me. With the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords, that is a brand new passionate beginning regarding something. I just feel like I don't want you to sit in this restlessness, right? Use the energy that is being given to you by the Ace of Wands wisely. Mars is retrograding. And when Mars retrogrades, the blueprint for action, the plan of action goes out the window, right? And we get very scattered. We don't know exactly where to put our energy. We just know we want to do something, right? Channel that energy into working out. Channel it into a creative project or dancing, whatever it may be. Just don't let it overtake you, because Mercury in Aries can make us very fiery. It can make us say things that, well, aren't really authentic to our being. With the Tower, I don't want you creating scenarios that may backfire. All right, with ostentation here, I feel like there may be this temptation to blow things out of proportion. Let's stay authentic to ourselves. The Ten of Pentacles is here telling me that the intention that this person is coming with is pure. The Hierophant in the Ten of Pentacles is a higher level of commitment. It is stability. They may come about it in a very ostentatious way, in a way that may not sit well with you initially, but I feel like they're coming from a good place. Whatever setback this was, I feel like it affected how you show up in the world, how you show up in your community. You may be feeling like the only single person around with you when you go out with friends or whatever, right? Don't let that affect your frequency. Don't let that affect your energy. Focus on this independent spirit, regardless of whether this comes back into fruition or not, right? Focus on you, your authentic truth, your inner essence. Because that, I always say this, don't build a home in anybody else, because then you have the potential of feeling homeless from time to time. Build that home within you, so that regardless of love coming in or not, you are whole, you're complete, you're happy, you're content. That Ten of Cups should be within you. It shouldn't be with another person. I mean, it can be, of course, but it should start off with you, right? Okay, let's get you some charms to close this off. We have TNF. Wow, some of you may have a twin flame. This could be a twin flame for some of you. It is possible. But otherwise, these could be your initials. They could be the initials of someone you're dealing with. They could be the first letter of a country or a company or a street. Then we have a palm tree, which is reminding me of the Chariot. Maybe you just need to take a break. Go to a warmer climate. Relax a little bit, rejuvenate. Don't let that period of isolation and contemplation put you in your head. Use it constructively. You did have the Four of Swords, which is telling me that a little bit of quiet time and meditative time can be really healing for you. Alright, we have a mask. I've been talking your ear off about authenticity. All right, don't wear a mask regardless of how someone else is coming through to you. You stand your ground, be who you are unapologetically, Scorpio. And then we have a feather, which talks about messages. And if you've been waiting for a sign regarding something, you may have asked the universe a question. This is your sign. And swift communication is what I'm getting. All right, that was it, Scorpio. I hope this helped. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.